My fairy fam, it's Nikachu, Merfolk Master, but today I'm playing Faeries. Why am I playing Faeries? Because this is the 5-0 list, or very close to the 5-0 list that I got I played a league with this thing, and it won. I couldn't believe it. So all of you saw that I was, or if you had not seen me try to play a mid-range Merfolk deck, I slowly replaced the mid-range Merfolky cards with just Fairies, like Brazen Borrower, and then Vendilion Click, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's get rid of all the Merfolk, because I was playing with Sfeylun of Sea and Sky, and it was honestly just the worst card in the deck, because it doesn't have natural evasion, and you know what? That just matters. It's surprising. There's a lot of decks, they just don't have flyers, except for Affinity, I suppose. So I'm going to be playing with, this is my Fairies deck, and if we just fly in the air, just throw down a Fairy Mastermind on turn 2, just put a 3-1 in play with Brazen Bar, you can slowly get in for victory. So if you don't know what these cards do, Fairy Mastermind is a 2-1 flash flyer. When an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. There is actually surprisingly a good chunk of decks out there that will draw a second card on the same turn. Not too often, but it comes up. And of course, you can force the issue by making everyone a draw card for 4 mana. I don't use that ability very much. Honestly, the best part about this card is it's a 2-1 for 2. It's a 2-1 for 2. I need something to put on in play turn 2. I had nothing of that in my Merfolk deck, so this card's pretty good. And there's also that new 2-1 sort of Merfolk Trickstery card coming out in Marvel, the Marvel set. I would be perfect for this deck. It's like a 2-1 flash flyer. When it enters the battlefield, tap a creature down and it loses all abilities for as long as that creature is in play. It's amazing. Unfortunately, it's not a Merfolk. It's something else. I believe I got those stats right. If I don't, well, whatever. It's a pretty good card anyway. Vendilion Click, actually, I like this card because you get to see your opponent's hand. You know exactly what the hell is up. And you can play around everything that they have, and it's a decent 3-1 beater. And by the way, if you do select something with Fairy Mastermind in play, your opponent has drawn 2 cards. So they draw a card for the upkeep, and then you take a card from their hand, they put it on the bottom of their deck, and then they draw another card, so that will trigger the Fairy Mastermind. So that's the most synergy we have in this deck. Brazen Borrower is just a fine 3-1 beater, and if you can bounce something that's on the battlefield. Comes up. It's not the best thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. So our card advantage card, instead of Sfeylun of Sea and Sky, ended up being Wan Shi Tong the Librarian. It's a blue 1-1 flash flying vigilance creature for $50. So I didn't play this in my RCQ. When it enters, put X +1/+1 counters on him, then draw half X cards. So if you want to draw a card, it's half X cards rounded down. So if you want to draw 1 card off of it, you have to pay 4 mana, which is not too hard for this deck because I am playing with 23 lands. Most importantly, if an opponent searches their library, put a +1/+1 counter on Wan Shi Tong and draw a card. And I find just basically if you can get 1 card off of this thing, it pays for itself against any deck that any attrition-based decks. But also nicely in the late game, we have a bunch of mana. Just sink this thing for 6-7 mana. Put a 6/6 in play that has flying and vigilance. Okay, so that's quite nice. Of course, we have some subtle. So yeah, we're playing with a lot of counter magic, subtlety, counter magic, subtlety, force and negation, counter spell, chalice of the void to put on 0 or 1 depending on the matchup. Some dismembers, not in love with it, but I need something to interact on turn 1. I contemplated Flare of Denial. I just don't have enough things to play early on in the game. And also, I don't know how much I would like to sacrifice the cards that I already have. Fairy Conclave, not sold on this card, honestly. Maybe it's just junk, but I mean, I do have a lot of games where a lot of resources have been exchanged, and I just need some random thing to get into the red zone, and has evasion. Mishra's Factory is almost like my Mutavault, except Mutavault is just worse in this deck because there's no fairy synergy in here. There's nothing there. I mean, so I might as well have a 2-2 that I can buff up into a 3-3. Going sideboard. This might. Okay, I won't talk much about the sideboard. We do have a Gemstone Caverns to bring it in on the bring it on the draw, so I can get a Chalice of the Void on one immediately, like versus Prowess or even Energy. Ensnaring Bridge. That's probably the weirdest one. The point of Ensnaring Bridge is actually versus Eldrazi. So like it's very hard to deal with like a 6/6 creature, for example. The 6/6s, the 7/7s. If they play Emrakul, the Promised End, play Ensnaring Bridge. Just make sure your hand is, and like if you have 3 cards in hand, you can attack with everything that you have on in this deck. And then they can't attack with their stuff anyway. So and they can't really deal with artifacts super well unless they're the green version and they can play Boseiju. Anyway, that's the idea. Does it work? I don't know. So I would not say that this is the final template, but this is the closest to the 5/0 because I would like to have some Hurkyl's Recalls in the sideboard. I don't know if Ensnaring Bridge actually is worth it. Also, because I am playing with Wan Shi Tong, it's possible that instead of Mishra's Factory, I should be playing with Demolition Field. Demolition Field, and my mana would be technically a little bit better. And I could interact a little bit better versus Eldrazi decks and other decks. So anyway, there's different ways of building this thing, but this is the closest I got to my 5/0. So let's run it in a league today for anyone who loves the fairy deck. See you in round 1. Round 1, we lost the die roll. I'm marginally tempted to keep this one lander. Sort of no point. There's like in a lot of ways, there's like no point in keeping one landers in 2020. If I knew this Chalice of the Void was very good versus our opponent, maybe I would keep this because that's just like kind of a card. But I'm gonna mulligan. Like one thing that makes this hand keepable is that we have 2 subtleties because we could slow the game down and we can play both Fairy Mastermind and Wan Shi Tong off of 2 mana. Mulligan. We have 2 lands this time and is super playable. We'll just get rid of a subtlety. We will subtly get rid of a subtlety. Keep. Done. Opponent is start off with a Mystery Rainforest. We will start off with Sink into Stupor. Play tapped. Just in case the life matters. Unfortunately, we will not have our Wan Shi Tong ready for that Misty Rainforest. Oh, we could be up against Prowess, which would be terrible. Damn Thundering Falls.
Do you wish you kept that Chalice?
Nah, I'm tired of losing with 1 land hands. At this point, it's like it's only worth the risk if you know what you're up against. If you don't know what you're up against, you could just be like, you could end up being against. I don't know how to put it. Like there could be a deck. Well, first off, that bricks on Chalice, and you're like, yeah, you could just beat it if you just could curve out. Yeah, I want to play a game of Magic instead of risking not playing a game at all. Our opponent has a massively difficult time. So, I mean, me as a Merfolk player, I could be on anything here. I could very likely just be on Merfolk after putting the Soporific Springs in play.
Little do they know.
Yeah, little do they know. We got Wan Shi Tong over here. In fact, we have multiple Wan Shi Tongs. So if they go for another fetch, that will be our green light to play the Wan Shi Tong. They're thinking of not doing it. Yeah, we'll hope that they don't have a bolt or something here. Because if this resolves and it sticks, then it will be, well, it's worth a card. Opponent says, I feel cheated.
Yeah.
That's not a Merfolk. Did I get value? Did I get the value?
Yeah, the psychological play.
Yeah, I am going to get the value. Oh, we're probably up against... Are we up against Living End? We might be up against Living End. In that case, I do not know which of these cards are good here. This is on the stack. It's weird how this thing works. So, like, our ability will trigger at the exact same time, and it will go under the stack of whatever triggers after the shuffling is done. So what is this? Or maybe it's footfalls, because there's no cycling being done right now. And if it's footfalls, that might be a problem. Okay, what the hell's going on here?
Everything and nothing.
Urza Saga. Oh, they put a bauble in the graveyard. I don't know what's going on, chat. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Put a Pluto Delta in play. Let's just smack for 2. And then, I don't know, figure things out. Just wait. Pass the turn. We do have a counterspell up. We also have Vendilion Click. Not going to attack with Mishra's Factory anytime soon, so I'm not going to do anything with this card. Remember, they gotta search their library with that Urza Saga. Maybe I won't even do anything. Just let cards get played for a little while. I could fetch for our Surveil land. We do have 2 Surveil lands in this deck. The Sewers one because we have Dismember in the deck.
16.
Who can guess what our opponent's deck is? Is it some sort of Breach deck without Breach? Mox Opal. Okay, that is... Well, it's not worthless. Why are there so many lands in, like, an affinity deck? You know what I mean? Okay, let's... You know what? I'm just going to put a click and play. Let's see what's in our opponent's hand. I have another fetch land, if necessary. Maybe they have removal. Maybe they don't. What's going on over here? What is going on over here? The Song of Creation. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever you cast a spell, draw 2 cards. At the beginning of your end step, discard your hand.
That sounds terrible.
You have an Engineered Explosives, an Offer You Can't Refuse, which you're very close to getting online. Boomerang Basics, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. What kind of combo is this? So I feel compelled to do something here. To take something. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. You don't even have any lands left. Whenever you cast a spell, draw 2 cards. Oh, that's the deal. At the beginning of your end step, discard your hand. So I need to counter that or get rid of this thing. Counter target non-creature spell and I get more mana, but I can't use that mana. So this is just some weird combo deck. Okay, we'll get rid of the Song of Creation. I don't know what they're going to do with it.
Seems dicey.
I don't want to know. Okay, so there's a bunch of cards. Well, I got a second counter spell. This might be just enough to win the game. Well, actually, I mean, they could, like, get, what's it called? Yeah, they make an artifact, they make another one, and they get, like, Shadow Spear, and that might race me. Sure. Sure. I'm going to draw another card, because you searched your deck. Thank you very much. The hell's this all? What's this guy all about? Just to gain some life. So I guess there's no Shadow Spear in the deck. Bauble. What's left? There's an Engineered Explosives in hand. I'm in a race. I need 2 more turns to win. Okay, let's counter something. Also, that draws a card. If they want to play an Offer You Can't Refuse, that's fine. Oh, I wonder if they could play an Offer You Can't Refuse on their own card. Where is it going? They're going to play an Offer You Can't Refuse on their own Bauble, which double buffs these things. Very
Bonk.
interesting. Well, I have nothing to do with my cards, so let's just start countering things. Because they're just trying to pump up their constructs over here. Which they still can with like an EE on 0, but we still have a counterspell in the pocket. Something else.
That's right.
Mox Amber. Okay, so they have Boomerang Basics and Engineered Explosives. Gonna bounce Opal. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand if you controlled that permanent, draw a card. Okay. Interesting.
Weird tech.
Okay, replay Opal. Okay, they got a Bauble. Hit me for 6. I can play a Factory next turn. Okay. You are not sacking that thing. So I'll get hit for 7. 7. Actually, this Haywire Might is complicating things. It's complicating a lot of stuff right now. Oh, they sacked the Bauble. Why they did that, I don't know. Okay, attack for 6. Actually, maybe I can win the game here. Because I can chump block a construct with Mishra's Factory, play Fairy Mastermind, and deal 8 points of damage. I need to do 8 because this thing will gain 2 life. I think that's good enough to win the game. Unless my opponent plays a threat that I am in trouble versus. And I have to counterspell that thing. They do have 2 random cards. Is this a world where I block with Wan Shi-Tong and then just replay it for 3? No, that sounds silly. Let's block with my Factory. It's not going to get in for the appropriate amount of damage. Oh, it's interesting. They can sack the Haywire Might on this thing. Oh, they do not. Yeah, they could sack the Haywire Might. Did not happen.
I think I saw one of those crawling on my scalp the other day.
Oh, they might have a bounce spell or something? If I understand properly, you do have to target something. Sack this artifact, exile target not. Oh, I guess it could sack on itself. You can target it before you pay the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, resignation. In 3, 2, 1.
Not yet.
I was hoping.
What is this going to be, though? Or is it just a card draw spell for 3 mana? Oh, this is getting repelled, sure.
Oh.
Another Fairy Mastermind. So, okay, I can attack for 5, force the sack. We do have Manamo to untap the Vidilian Click. Or I can attack for 3, chump block. It's a funny spot. I can also just put 2 blockers on the battlefield if they resolve.
I don't think it's so funny.
Attack for 3. I could just attack for 3. And then this thing still has to sack. Oh no, but puts okay, attack you for 3, you go down to 2. Then if you sack this thing. Damn, there's I could see a lot. You know, I'm a smidge choked on mana here. Just a smidge. Smidge choked on mana here. So if I attack for 5, you definitely sack this. You have to exile. Oh, then this thing will shrink. But maybe not shrink enough. Okay, let's see what happens when I attack for 5. Yep. Oh, you are going to exile. I think you can... I swear to God, you can exile your own thing. Because paying the cost is the last thing. So it's like... exile target non... Oh, it has to be a non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment. I didn't know that. I never play with any artifact creatures, so yeah, they couldn't exile the Mishra's Factory anyway. I did not know that. This card's been legal for an eternity. Just finding it. It's non-creature artifact. They always hit my Ether Vial. Okay, pass. So I can even let one of these through if they don't have an artifact.
You could say no.
I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. If I say no and they have another artifact, that would suck. I think the correct thing to do is try to chump block both of them. Okay, we'll just let it resolve. Let's throw one Shitong out there. I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Whatever. No big deal.
Do I want to play around counter spells? I mean, they didn't counter this. I have the choice between Fairy Mastermind or just untapping the click. But if I untap the click, then there's another then I have to get across the finish line with Fairy Mastermind. If they have one bounce spell, I lose. What else? Okay, I'll just add more stuff to the board.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they have a counter spell. I don't know what they have, though.
Make your board nice and thick.
Like, if they have a bounce spell, it doesn't matter if I untap with click. To be honest, I've never seen this deck, so I don't know what I'm playing around.
Ha!
Okay, I won. That's all that mattered.
Easy.
Okay, it's some sort of artifact-ish deck.
You don't say.
Okay, Engineer Explosives looks great.
I thought it was Jund.
Harbinger of the Seas might be... What did we see out of green and red? I mean, just that Song of Creation card. Current target, triggered ability, or colorless spell.
Oh, the Grind Man is back.
Oh, Chalice of the Void looks like a boss, actually. We can play that on 0. That looks very useful. Dismember. I have a feeling Dismember is good, but I can't prove it yet, because I bet this is an Emery or Tam... I just think this is an Emery or Tameo deck. What is bad? Subtlety seemed terrible. Like, just downright worthless. It was so expensive, and I didn't see any creature it could pick off. Okay, just in case they don't have Tameo or Emery, we'll get rid of one Dismember. Mystical Dispute looks fine, because they do have a lot of blue cards. It looks like we might have to fight a counter war over that damn thing. Maybe that's good enough. Harbinger of the Seas might be good too. Well, okay, no, Harbinger of the Seas is probably not that good because of the Amber and... Oh, if they have Amber, they have to have... They might even have Ragavan in this deck.
Ooh, that monkey.
Okay, Counterspell actually felt really clunky. Okay, we're going to bring in Max Dismay. Yeah, so they have to have Emery and Ragavan. And maybe Tameo. Anything else? No, man. Tameo's going to really suck in this deck. Versus us. Is it a 0-3? Maybe it's a 0-3. Okay, so I can't ambush it too easily. Yeah, can't gloss over the fact that there's that amber. Amber meant everything. His hand sort of sucks.
I would keep it.
But I guess we're gonna keep it. Hoping Chalice of Void is gonna be a bomb.
Oh yeah.
It might not. Here comes the turn one Ragavan. Oh, or not.
No more free counterspells.
Well, I don't have any creatures, so I'm gonna take what I can get. Keep the Brazen Borrower on top.
Drop the base. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, hopefully that is
GG.
very. Hopefully that's backbreaking.
Well, he hasn't resigned yet.
They don't have any reason to. Play another polluted Delta. Just get the other Undercity Sewers.
Would you live in a sewer
No,
if rent was cheap?
I am not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah, there is some sort of like breachish deck. Okay, so we got 6. What is this? When it attacks, mill 3 cards. Maybe put a land card during your turn. Non-land permanent cards in your graveyard have retrace.
Wow, it's just 6.
Do I just want to... Maybe I just want to bounce this thing. At end of turn. Because I have to deal with this at some point. Might as well do it now. Seems like a good tempo play.
You got bounce spells for days.
Yes, I know. Maybe at some point we can play Chalice of the Void on 3 for that 6. Okay, so here's the good news. If they replay 6, I can play Brazen Power, and then I can bounce it and on my turn, and then rebounce it on our opponent's turn. Because I have so many petty thefts. This is so funny. You will not be milling anything around here. Not while I'm around here.
Kicks a whole tree out of the way. Boom. All right. Here comes the pain.
Problem is, I don't know if it's a big problem, but I don't even know what's in this deck. Like, I really have no idea what they play.
Well, we saw Haywire Might.
It's not that relevant. Okay, so some removal is showing up finally. Next turn, I might go Chalice on 1 into Brazen Bar. We don't have any we don't have anything for. That's too bad. Maybe I should have played Chalice on 1 there. But we didn't see any removal either.
It's back.
Yeah. Well, also my petty theft is back. Or I guess I could have considered using the force negation on that card, but seems like a bit of a
another
waste.
one.
Yeah.
Should keep all
I
these.
still have no answer. Where's my dismember?
Angry face.
Yeah, my opponent goes Borrower Tribal. That's right. Borrower Tribal. Okay, I'm just gonna play this. Play Chalice on 1 now. Let's go see what's actually in hand. Actually, I probably should have done this first. Can't beat.
Show me your
anything else.
secrets.
Okay, so you do have a 1-drop and a bunch of 0-drops, and they're all worthless. Yeah, let's take that 6 away. I bounced it 3 times.
Now it's gone.
Look, people say, people online said my deck has no synergy. There's no synergy. Look at it. Vendilion Click can draw an extra card with Fairy Mastermind. You can bounce permanents back to your opponent's hand, then strip it out of their hand with Vendilion Click. Wait, what no synergy? That was pure synergy. See, if you kill the thing, they could copy it with their Shifting Woodland. They can't even do that anymore. So it looks like they're going to play Emery for full retail. Oh! Shoot! That wasn't even in their hand. We didn't even know about that card. Okay, so they can dump everything here. They can play 2 baubles. Bauble. Opal. Not a bad turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not bad at all. Say that was a prime turn.
Get him in
Emery. But when the Chalice comes back down, it doesn't change anything. Yeah, all the 0-drops still have to be cast. Ooh, do you have a colorless source? They need to play engineered explosives on for. Oh no, they can't even play on 1. It's completely worthless. Still have that unholy heat. You want to see the top of my deck? Go for it.
Get your value.
Well, you can. And now they want to see the top of their deck. Nikachu's Factory's not. It's actually not bad. Okay. Factory. I think I'm going to do all... No, actually... Yeah, I should hold up Force Negation. Oops. What am I doing? What am I doing? 0. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 6 mana is perfect. Is actually the perfect amount of mana right now. It's perfect.
It's a very even number.
Well, the one counterspell I'm most concerned about right now would be Mystical Dispute. So if I play Brazen Bar at end of turn, I'll have 3 mana for it because I have 6 mana in play. Also, if my opponent plays, let's say they play a relevant spell, that enchantment thing, then I play Force Negation. Then if they play Mystical Dispute, I can pay for it as well. So I'm in like a prime perfect situation. Oh, I gotta give my opponent the smiley face. They're like, borrow a tribal. That's right. I borrowed everything. It was petty. Oh, we have 1 colorless card. I don't think it's going to come in time. Because the thing is, to get it, they need to play. They can't play Engineered Explosives on 0 because it gets countered by Chalice of the Void. But the way to get around that is you play Chalice of the Void. Sorry, Engineered Explosives for 1 off of colorless mana, and it'll come into play with no sunburst tokens or whatever.
Huh.
Oh, we won the match. That's it. They just can't beat. They can't beat the Faeries, those pesky insects. All right, that was a clean round 1. Let's go on to round 2.
Sorry, opponent.
Round 2, we lost the die roll. This hand's bad. But you know me, I like to keep bad hands. The saving grace to this hand is that we do have a Misty Rainforest, which can get a Surveil land. And if our opponent is vulnerable enough, this Chalice of the Void is going to be great. Our opponent starts off with a Underground Mortuary. I have no idea what that means. What do you want, opponent? Some sort of...
What do you think it takes to be part of their clique?
What?
The Vendilions. How can I get in there?
You probably need to be a fairy.
Hmm.
This doesn't look like a good matchup. Oh! Okay, Gravecrawler. Gonna sack it. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna sack it.
That tower doesn't look
For
that
the
impressive.
Shambling Ghast. Target creature and opponent controls get -1/-1. That's terrible for me. Well, if this is a mono 1 mana zombie deck, so when it dies, choose 1. Holy God, that's so bad for me. Okay, we need our Wu Shang. What is it? Wu Shi Tong. We need Wu Shi Tong so badly. We can put it in the graveyard. That's fine. That'll probably confuse our opponent so badly. That's actually not too bad. Okay, we'll go Chalice on 1. Hopefully that's a good one.
Hopefully it sticks.
Oh, yeah, hopefully it's... I'm pretty sure it'll stick. Well, our opponent is on green, so... They got that green over there. They got green, they got Boseiju. They got Boseiju, they got a chance. But at least I have some food for this subtlety. You know, I never move the cards. Why don't I ever move these cards?
That's a hot deck. Look at that.
Like I can organize it, lands and spells.
Richard Garfield probably invented that.
Richard Garfield probably invented shuffling lands in your hand. So my plan is just curve out, put subtlety in play, and then deal with these dummies. Oh, well, I guess that's not going to work. Oh, they're creating a treasure token. Oh, yeah, of course. Why not? What? Sephiroth!
What?
Enters or attacks. And we sack a creature. Hell no. Fortunately, you lost a card out of that ordeal.
I should play Final Fantasy VII again for the millionth time.
How long does it take to win the game?
Well, I mean, speed running. Like I think the world record is like 7 hours something.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that.
And it
That
takes
that
a
sounds
lot of
terrible. That sounds terrible. Like the fastest person on Earth takes 7 hours.
and it takes a lot of work.
Ugh, I just drew Dismember.
All these crazy tricks that they've developed to skip things and stuff. And if you make one screw up, the run is over.
I believe it. Okay, we're going to. Hold on, what did they? Because I don't. It's actually their draw step that I want to. Where did Sephiroth go? Put it back on top, so it's back.
He went back to the live stream. You'll see him again in Final Fantasy 20. They're approaching Final Fantasy 30. Not too far off. Final Fantasy XXX.
Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I should have done nothing. Oh God, there's this too. What is this guy? Warren Soul Trader. Pay 1 life, sack another creature, create a treasure token. Yeah, okay. I should have done nothing. Just let my opponent sack this Ghast, because it's just gonna kill. Well, how much mana do they get? They could tap out. Yeah, okay. So these are all bad options for me. Pay 1 life, sack another creature, create a treasure token. I don't have to worry about Thoughtseize. Got that locked down. Whenever Sephiroth enters whenever enters or attacks me, sack another creature. If you do, draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, so I could actually get rid of the Bowmasters. Let Sephiroth resolve. That's only 3 mana. F it. Let's. Does my opponent have any way to draw cards? Create a treasure token. Okay, I'll just get rid of the thing that matters the most. Okay, they drew the swamp. Bowmasters comes down.
Did they make a card of Hell House by any chance?
What the hell is that?
It's a bizarre enemy from Final Fantasy 7.
Okay, so we're up against. No, we're not up against Sephiroth. We're up against Warren Soul Trader and a Thoughtseize. And a very awkward board state. Weirdly enough, I'm gonna keep that.
And you got black mana.
I know, so I can kill. So the thing is, I'm hoping I can get to a point where I can play Fairy Mastermind and maybe get our opponent to draw some cards. But I can't do it while that stupid Bowmaster is on the battlefield. Pay 1 life, sack another creature, create a treasure token. Well, that's awkward because I was gonna kill the Bowmasters. What do you think I'm gonna flash in? Oh, maybe Wan Shi Tong. Or like they probably have no idea what's in my deck. It's like it could be anything. They don't want to risk. They want to risk it. Oh, I have to kill this thing too. Everything sucks. Whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm gonna lose this match. Horribly. Just horribly, horribly, horribly. I think I have to kill this thing. Yeah, I have to kill this thing. Can't even deal with this stupid Fabricate 1 thing.
You're going to lose this round, not the match.
Well, match doesn't look very good right now either. Match or round. This deck looks brutal. Maybe a little bit. Maybe like I don't even know what we have in the deck to save me. Okay, maybe I should have just killed this thing before they got the. Oops, untap. Whatever. Better late than never.
What do you think it takes to serve Phyrexia? How do I get into that fan club?
Just ask like who they hate and say you hate them. Yeah, now this Dismember looks very poor. Feels terrible. Well, I can keep the Otawara for a token. But my life total is on its way down. Well, okay, we have almost perfect information. They still have that stupid Thoughtseizes. Fortunately, we keep all this mana up. So they think that their Bowmasters can die somehow. Oh, I didn't have to pay any life.
Yep.
Hooray! The tech, the Undercity Sewer
That's
tech.
right. We got it on camera. See, people, it's possible.
Subtlety. Oh, that's great, actually. There we go.
Blocker?
Yeah, and they got 1/1s. We're in the driver's seat now. Ah, another one of these damn things. Create a treasure token, but it only creates the treasure token. I can trade with the Mishra's Factory. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Huh. Okay, so I do not, and I repeat, do not. It's remember, do not click yourself ever when there's a Bowmasters on the board. I did that once, and I very, very, very sorely regret it. Okay, we will pass the turn here, and we can maybe use click to block the Warren Soul Trader. We'll trade their soul with my click soul. Hopefully it'll be a good exchange. I don't need to block with this thing now, so I'll well tap it. What do you got now? You have one new card I've never seen before. It's Phyrexian Tower. No, you can keep that thing. It's worthless. Gonna keep my life total a little high. Well, I guess I can play the Fairy Mastermind now.
Ooh.
Okay, so I have a clock, finally. But this thing is dangerous. I need my opponent not to be drawing extra cards. That is useful. Okay, we've got a second
2 in the air.
thingamabobber. Okay, this is going to be a show of strength when I play this. It's going to look strong cuz like why would I put the Otawara in play? But I want to be able to block with Mishra's Factory while holding up Subtlety. It's a very tense game. Would they put anything in the graveyard? No, they kept the card, whatever it is.
Ooh.
I'm gonna keep the Subtlety.
Yeah. Big. Huge. Boom.
Well, these are all vulnerable cards. If my opponent, oh, sorry, I'm the one who needs to draw cards for them to trigger this stupid Bowmasters. It's very possible I'm supposed to be playing the Subtlety. Ooh, what does this do? Sack a creature, return this enchantment back to its owner's hand, return target creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield, activate only as a sorcery. Damn it. Pay X and return this enchantment back to hand, return target creature card. Oh, there's no Sephiroth, but you can get the... okay, so what are you going to get? Shambling Ghast, I guess? Oh, the Marionette Apprentice. That's possible. Okay. Which also means I have to just empty my hand. I just have to play Fairy Mastermind and a Subtlety. And get my clock on, because otherwise this thing's going to kill me. It will not be long. Marionette thing comes back. Wish it said cast. Opponent's probably thinking like, what am I supposed to play around here? Because I could have anything in this deck. This is a completely unknown deck. This is just a rogue brew. But I don't think they get screwed. Like, what if I have Tashanda's Tidebinder? I don't think they get screwed all that much. Okay, that resolves. Marionette comes back. How many things can you sacrifice in a turn? Just one? Each opponent loses just one life. Okay, that resolves. Fortunately, oh, you also have Marsh Flats. How many times can you play this thing? Just pay X energy. Good God! So you can play for as much mana as you have. You can keep playing that card. Oh, so is that just a combo then? So they sack, or maybe it's not. This has to tap. It's a rough spot though, or maybe this is a combo. So you pay one life, get an energy. It's good synergy one way or another. The Nightmare is back. I cannot do anything about that. Chalice on 2 would be very good in this game. Chalice on 1 was not bad. In fact, actually, Chalice on 1 was bad. Oh, no, it wasn't bad because they had the Gravecrawl in the graveyard. Oh, God. This thing's going to do me in, isn't it? If they kill my Fairy Mastermind, I might just pack it up. Do you know why I don't want to pack it up? Because we could draw a counter spell for the Chthonian, if for that Chthonian Nightmare. It's possible. Okay, I really, 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 really wish the subtlety like connected with something, and you had so many creatures in your deck, and you didn't play any of them. I think that's I thought that was super rude of you. That was just supremely rude. So rude. You should have just played right into my subtlety. Got another subtlety. All right, swing for the fences. Clock go brrr. But I'm pretty sure we're dead because I can't deal with the Chthonian Nightmare. And they could sack 4 times.
Damn.
They should be. I think they should be able to sack 4 times. Well, there is one other thing we could do here. We could activate Fairy Mastermind. And what that will do is that will draw us a card, but also activate the Bowmasters. But maybe the card will be counterspell. Oh, but okay, hold on.
Give it a shot. Spin the wheel.
No, actually, it doesn't work. Okay, so the problem is if I activate and play counterspell, then Mishra's Factory is tapped, and then I'll die to the board.
No.
Okay, so whatever. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. I mean, you gotta hand it. Like, this is a game of Modern here. We're playing Modern. Shambling Ghast is back. Nightmare is back. Assume I'm dead? I assume I'm dead? Just want to make my opponent play it out. What's next? You sacrifice. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, okay. So I get yeah, some stuff was just sacrificed. I guess they sacked a treasure there in the end. Whenever another creature or artifact you control is dead. Okay, next up. Let's go sideboarding. Harbinger looks useful because they didn't really show that they didn't want to get basics. Engineer Explosives is maybe useful. Damping Sphere is interesting. Because they can't. Well, it'll make the nightmare like super ultra clunky. This is only triggered ability, not an activated ability. Okay, let's bring in Harbinger of the Seas. Maybe I want Engineer Explosives. The only problem is like I don't have any plan for the graveyard. There is no plan for the graveyard here. I kill stuff off, it comes back. Whole deck seems sort of vulnerable, to be honest. Brazen Borrower looks the weakest.
Did you win?
No. Got smashed. Slaughtered. It's possible Engineered Explosives is good to bring in, but I don't know. I'm just going to spit this. Keep Chalice of the Void. Kept that Gravecrawler away. I like it. I like it. Wan Shitong and Bowmasters is going to be an interesting interaction. Very interesting interaction. I will put that on top. Even though I think Counter Magic is not that good in this matchup. In fact, maybe it's super terrible. Maybe I should have sided out some counter spells. You want to Thoughtseize me? Okay, Thoughtseize me.
Bro.
If you take my Wan Shitong, I will not be thrilled about that, but I'm at your mercy. They might take the Force of Negation. Because it's like an answer to a nightmare. No, they took the Wan Shitong. Don't really want a two for one myself yet. I'm not ready.
Soon.
Yeah, eventually. I'm good with that. What is this thing? This land enters tapped unless you control a swamp. Target creature you control connives X.
Conniving son of a bitch.
Oops. We'll counter anything that moves so far.
Ha!
Yeah, I'm going to play that now. It's possible I'm supposed to play it on 2.
You have more.
I don't know how many 1-drops are in this deck. We saw Thoughtseize, Gravecrawler. Oh, we did see that Shambling Nonsense card. Oops. Oops, I did not mean to skip through my turn. Well, now I do have the possibility of Chalice on 2. So it's possible. You want to play into my Wan Shitong? No, they don't. Ooh, the power of Wan Shitong. Come on, land. Okay, I got a land. Actually, that was a perfect land, because now when I play the Chalice of the Void on 2...
Ha! Wow.
They didn't even know that the Chalice is on the way. But if I play Chalice of the Void on 2, then the Cavern of Souls would have let me play my 2-drops. Maybe counter spell saved us.
Just run it back. Put that orb in there.
What orb?
The sphere.
No, doesn't do anything. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces colorless instead of any other type. Does that work against that Cabal card? It seems like such a weak interaction, though. But they do try to play like a lot of stuff in one turn. I mean, maybe it would slow them down. Seems so awkward overall. I guess we're just going to run it back. The counterspell might be fine because there's like the important stuff is a little bit higher on the curve. Maybe high enough that I can snip it. Ugh, I don't like this hand. Sort of want a hand with Chalice. Yeah, no, all these are dirtily stupid cards. I'm going to mulligan. Okay, this is good. I like this. I like everything here. I'll get rid of one dismember. Don't need that many dismembers. There's the grave crawler.
That must be a fun job.
What, crawling around in graves?
Yeah. Probably not much of a pension, though.
You want to fetch now? That's right. Don't leave it to chance. Shambling Ghast again. Sure. No, they're playing all their 1-drops. Okay, well, in the interest of saving life, we're going to kill one of these. Still play my Chalice on 1, which doesn't look like it's as useful this game, because they got like all their 1-drops out already. But we can block.
You should be able to block with Chalice.
Well, there was a guy in there. I don't know how much power or toughness he has.
Yeah, there is. He's got long fingers.
Uh-oh. Phyrexian Tower. What do they know? Oh, they know nothing. My hand is a mystery. They don't know nothing.
I swear the Phyrexians could build a better tower than that. Seems a little underwhelming, actually.
Yeah, you're not putting your best effort, Phyrexians. You can do a better job than this, you know it. I think I'm just gonna if they attack, I'm gonna fetch, play click, target them, just to know what's up. Oh, they might have Bowmasters. How would this work? So I click, target them. The Bowmasters kill this thing.
Bowmaster.
And I'm like, okay there. Or do I get hit for 3, go to 7? Go to 7. I crack this, look for a 4th land so I can get Subtlety in play. Or I could play Fairy. I could try to play Fairy Mastermind here. That's not. You know what? That does both. Okay. Yeah. Let's play Fairy Mastermind. And if they Bowmasters this, that's fine. Or I shouldn't say it's fine, but I'm gonna live with it.
Nope.
Block this fool. You fool. Something's getting sacked here. Create a treasure token. What do you want to do? Oh, you have to sack the token? What is this? Calling Ritual. Destroy each non-land permanent. That is not happening. So let's first fetch. See which of the worst cards. I mean, probably I want to keep Subtlety. I don't want that card. So we definitely have to force this. Why did they crack the treasure? Tap for colorless. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of click. If I draw a land, then we have Subtlety up. If I don't draw a land, hopefully we can cast that card.
Hopefully. Probably not.
Drew a land. And it's just like, it's just a more durable card. Overall. Warren Soul Trader. Fine. Trade with this. Is this game 3? Did we win one?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Now, we are still losing. But I have a feeling this is doing some work. So our opponent's on like an 8 turn. Ooh, that's not bad. That changes the math. So I hit for 3, then I put a 3/3 in play. Or do I even put a 3/3 in play?
Just gotta wait. Use that spell.
Is it worth it?
Hell yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Better to delay the opponent. Because I get an extra 3 damage here. Ooh, the Fairy Conclave might actually come into play now. The Conclave. The Conclave tech has arrived. People laugh at this card.
I do.
Frankly, I laugh at it too. I was in an RCQ with this card. Everyone read it. Because it's bad. Everyone's reading my cards. I must be playing with bad cards.
Ha!
We won! We won versus the deck that pings all our 1-toughness creatures! Thanks to Chalice of the Void. We have to all the credit to Chalice of the Void. Wasn't for Chalice, we'd be completely doomed.
He has very slender fingers.
That was, yeah, very, very slender fingers. You need it for that Chalice. That was round 2. Let's move on to round 3. Here for round 3, we lost the die roll. We have a hand. I guess I'll keep it. I think I'm going to start off with the Undercity Sewers because there's no way I'm going to attack with this Fairy Conclave anytime soon. They both come into play tapped. At least the Undercity Sewers can help find me some Surveil lands. I mean, in theory, the Fairy Conclave could also be more Undercity Sewers. In theory.
You know what? This artwork is slowly growing on me.
I like it. It's classic.
Slowly growing on me.
Very classic for me. Oh, I love it. Does our opponent have pregame effects or something? Like, what's going on here? So I kept. What was that all about? I don't know what happened. Ooh, but we're up against this Bluff Canal deck, and we just drew the Chalice of the Voidish.
The Verd.
Alright, let's get maybe a Dismember to kill things that I can't kill yet. Opponent's thinking, which means I think they're double queuing, or they're just preoccupied. I don't know what we're up against. Like, this Force Negation might be good, but it also might be useless. Okay, I'll put it in the graveyard because we already have one.
But you could use one to pay for the other.
I could, yeah. Are we up against that round 1 deck again?
Gotta get that turn 0.
Oh, it's Affinity. That is interesting. We might bamboozle them big time. Okay, let's counter this. Throwing my counter spell because I don't know how useful counter spell is going to end up being. I'm really hoping they do not play any. Oh, they didn't play any 0-mana spells. They have no idea we had Chalice of the Void in the deck. Boom. Oh, they're screwed now.
Big sad.
Oh yeah, big sad is right. I'm still not attacking with this Fairy Conclave for. Maybe I am. Okay. Tricked myself into it. I'll play Fairy Conclave. So I hope they don't have a land, so they can't make anything out of this Urza Saga. Like, they usually depend on like their artifacts critting some mana. Ah, they got enough. Damn it.
Is that Mew? No.
No, not Mew.
From a distance. Looks like the tail there. And
So we're up against some. We're going to be up against some 6/6s. At the very least.
impossible.
While they activate this, I should play Vendilion Click on, I think I could target myself, to be honest. I just want to do this to get around counter magic. I'll target myself. Show them a force negation. I don't care. I need gas. Okay, that's a great card. That was a very, very good card. Because that can bounce...
everything.
That can bounce a construct. And if it bounces a construct, that makes the other constructs smaller. If it makes the other constructs smaller, the clock is worse. If the clock is worse, we win.
If you win, they lose.
Yes. If they lose, we win. We can spend the rest of the day talking about that. Damn, do they have a... You know what they're trying to tell me here? What they're telling... Oh, actually, okay. At first, I'm like, they're thinking. No, they're like double queuing. Oh, that could be a problem.
Possibly triple queuing.
Because if they're acting like this, then what that means, I think they got a Kappa. A Kappa Cannoneer. Can they actually cast it, though? It's like impossible. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, I guess if they drew a land, which they would have known about. So do you draw a land? You get a land, my man? Fortunately, an artifact has to enter the battlefield for Cap of Cannoneer to trigger, so the 0 mana cards are still shut offline. By the way, this should be a terrible matchup, by the way, because if there's anything in the air, I'm screwed. Okay, weapons manufacturing can exist. What is this? Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, when this token leaves the battlefield, so I can't even bounce this construct anymore. That's frustrating. Oh, sorry, no. It makes a token. Non-token artifact you control enters, you get a colorless artifact token called munitions. Okay, so I can still, in theory, petty theft this construct token, and that will work. That will be fine.
Some wizards use magic, some users use a Glock 9.
What's going on here? So using the... Whatever my opponent's doing, I wish you did it faster.
You should say that in chat.
No, I prefer to do it passively on the internet instead of directly in chat.
He's definitely not a backgammon player, that's for sure.
Because I mean, I get it. Like you have a chess timer, but it's just against the spirit of the game that you're playing a second game.
You know, I once saw this guy do that in real life at a tournament.
By the way, I don't know if they're playing a second game, but
we can presume
the odds are higher. The other odds are they're making dinner at the same time, which I have done actually. So I could be. You can accuse me of being a slow player on Magic Online because I am.
And backgammon.
I'm running back and forth between playing Magic Online and like cooking food, making sure it doesn't burn. I have to like divide equal amounts of time. So I mean that's possible too. What? Oh, they're playing it on one. That's funny. Okay, so you got a munitions, which you can't even destroy with the engineered explosives. That's funny, because engineered explosives needs to be on 0. Oh, I guess the idea of playing engineered explosives is just to attack with the construct token, which is fine also for trying to get Kappa Cannoneer online. Anyway, I take 4. Oh, counterspell is great. Okay, so we have an answer to the Kappa Cannoneer. We're doing good, chat. We're doing good.
He's cooked, chat.
In fact, we're doing great. Okay, play Misty Rainforest. Let's petty theft this thing. It's the only thing that we have to worry about.
How come the red zone only exists during the attack phase?
The what?
How come the red zone only exists during the attack phase?
What red zone?
The little red bar that comes through the center.
Oh.
It should just be there all
It
the
is
time.
technically called... is it called the red zone? Here comes Kappa. For the first time in my life, I'm actually prepared for this turtle. Usually I'm not. And they're not prepared for me. Take that, turtle. Yeah, I think it's called the red zone. Now, you know, you said the red zone, and now I'm not sure one way or another. Ooh, we have another Chalice of the Void. Don't be playing Chalice on 2 in another chalice on 2 environment. Do I want to put it on 1?
There's got to be a good
Is
reason.
there anything that helps me if I play it on 1? Yeah, I should probably play it. I should probably play it on 1. Okay, let's attack for 3. I'm probably just gonna empty my hand here. Okay, we'll play this thing on 1. Play the like, I'm not sure what I hit on 1. Oh, you know what? If I played on 2, it might do something.
Yeah, screw you over.
Slightly. Anyway, I'm just gonna curve out here, and again, I want to get play around counter magic. So let's get this guy in play. All right, we have 8 power in play. Hopefully that can race anything our opponent's trying to do. Hopefully. And they can't find X spells. Oh, but they can find the thing. Oh, they can find. I forgot. Like Urza Saga can go find the artifact. You can sack permanents to deal damage to stuff. But you only have 1 munitions, so that's some good news. Creating a token on your main phase? What's the point of that?
In this plane, we use bullets, not magic.
What can I do here?
You can shoot.
Well, I've got a decent clock, so I don't have to do anything. But yeah, they could get the Claws of Gix, I think it is. Claws of Gix, and so they sack this 1 munitions thing. Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters. Damn. Actually, that won't work. Because the Claws of Gix is going to trigger too. That's not a bad draw. So what, I can bounce... I wish I could bounce Urza Saga. Or do I attack for 3 and then...
Bet you wish you had Tide Shaper now. Ooh, yeah.
They're definitely going to get Claws of Gix. I'm thinking I attack for 6, bounce weapons manufacturing. Attack for 6, they go to 8, then replay the Brazen Borrower. If they go Claws of Gix, they can only kill 1 of the creatures. Remember, you can't bounce your own creatures with this, unfortunately. Alternatively, I could attack for 6, bounce Construct token. Oh, actually, I could bounce the Claws of Gix. It can't come back down. Interesting. Okay, so I can do that.
Sounds good.
Or I can attempt to do that. Okay, let's attack.
Is that the OG artwork for Brazen Borrower?
Huh?
Is that the OG artwork for Brazen Borrower?
No, this that was a showcase, special showcase art, which I think is beautiful. I love this art so much. Or maybe I'm botching this up.
Gix.
Because maybe I want to do this right now. I want to bounce this, replay it. Gix comes out. You can only kill 1 of these things. I attack for 8 next turn. You attack me for how much? Reasonably, you're going to attack. You get an artifact, another artifact, hit me for 5, threaten 10 next turn.
Just do the safe thing.
There is no safe thing. There's nothing safe here. Okay, well, they're going to get an artifact. Okay, let's do this again where I can tap out because my opponent can still have counter magic in hand and nothing else to do. You know, the Claws of Gix. Oh, damn. Again. Okay, no, they're making a token this time. Okay, Claws of Gix gonna come out. Create no munitions token. Pay 1, sack a permanent. Gain 1 life.
Would you wear that glove?
But the more they should attack first. That was pointless. Huh? Would I what?
Would you wear that glove?
Probably not. Attacking for 4. The next turn 8. That's great. With 1 extra life point. They need to get a Wan Shi Tong is not bad. In fact, how many cards? I draw 1 card out of the deal. Sure. Got a Wan Shi Tong in play on a card. A giant Wan Shi Tong at that. I could trade with one of those constructs if I need to.
Boom, 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 boom. You thinking of sacrificing your robots?
Well, they gotta pay a mana for it. And again,
oh, he'll pay.
I'm not gonna get cute here. Still play around all sorts of stuff. It's
good for untapping. You can untap your owl boy.
Well, the owl has vigilance.
Oh. Non-bow.
Well, no, it's but I can untap Vigilant Click in theory.
Richard Garfield screwed that one up.
I'm just thinking, play the Manamo. What advantage do I have? I guess I could play if I draw another Wan Shi Tong and draw a land off of it. Okay. I don't want to give my opponent perfect information, but whatever.
So how big is this guy now?
4/4.
Mm-hmm.
It can trade with a construct, and it will. I'm not going to take my chances.
And where's your dreadnoughts?
Huh?
Where's your dreadnoughts? Where are
This
they?
deck is so confusing because of the that weapons manufacturing. It's got to be a non-token that enters the battlefield. The Chalice of the Voids are doing some good work. Okay, you got a thought cast. Think about it.
Well, you still can.
If I can win this match, that would be awesome. Because I think this is just like such a bad matchup. Because if they get those flying Thopters in play, like what do I do? I probably should have 2 Hercules recalls. Like I'm playing the list.
There's a word I haven't heard in years.
Yeah, I know it's coming back because of this damn thing. But anyhow, I'm playing the list that I 5-0'd with. But there's certainly room to squeeze some Hercules recalls, and it's probably better than
Squeeze it.
probably better than Mystical Dispute. I mean, I probably can drop at least 1 Mystical Dispute. Engineered Explosives looks great. Harbinger of the Seas might be okay, but unnecessary. Mystical Dispute is good to beat Turtle Man. Honestly, I want to keep everything. I want Chalice. It's going to be a Nombo with Engineered Explosives, but obviously we're only going to play the Engineered Explosives when it favors us.
Kaboom.
So I run 5 cards. I have to take out 5 cards. Definitely keep Dismember. Unless I want to shave on that. Oh, probably Counterspell is awful. The Mystical Disputes are just better. And maybe I take out a Fairy Mastermind. Anything with toughness is good. This one, I got to keep the things with like more toughness than not. And I'm on the draw. Maybe Counterspell is like really, really bad. Well, actually, okay. So how should I bring in some Consigned Memory is not good. Like you're basically trading it with a random artifact, but maybe that's not too bad. I don't want to side out Force Negation because that can counter weapons manufacturing.
Does Psychic Frog have flying? You can give it flying.
Yeah, you can give
That should
Psychic
be in
Frog.
this deck, I think.
I got a splash black for that.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, you already.
no, but the thing is, I don't want to tap out on turn 2. That's the problem. I want to hold up counter spells and other trickery things. Okay, we'll just submit this.
Okay, then play him. We're cool.
Hand's perfect. So what I like about this hand is we can go turn 2 EE on. So like, okay, they know Chalice is in the deck, so they ain't taking any chances here. At least I don't think they'll take any chances. So we're gonna keep this unless they have weapons manufacturing. They've got to get. They have to wait a turn. They're not allowed to wait. Oh no, actually it's fine because we have engineered explosives.
Jumping meatballs drinking the plant water.
Yeah, you can hear it in the background. Well, maybe not.
I can
Maybe
hear it.
no one else can hear it, but My brother can hear it. Okay, so the only thing I'm hoping for out of all this is that the there's no Kappa Cannoneer at the end of all this. Because if there's no Kappa Cannoneer, then we're fine.
Is that card part of the turtle set or no?
Yeah. It's the
Oh,
turtle card. Skateboard!
No, but I mean the Kappa one.
Dude! Huh?
It's the Kappa one, I mean.
No.
Oh, flavor fail. Richard Garfield threw that one out.
Absolutely not.
Scamped board.
Okay, that gets warped away. Come on, Mystical Dispute as insurance. I need insurance. I need insurance. No insurance. I guess I'll play this. Ooh, Fairy Mastermind. Actually, I don't know. It might not even be good. Just put it in my graveyard.
Good meatball.
I'll play Engineered Explosives on 0 right now so I can play around a counterspell. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have any artifact removal. Wow, they're playing Urza Saga anyway. Oh, maybe because they've got the turtle? Do you have turtle? Oh, they had turtle. Why is it they always have turtle? Like every time my opponent plays Pinnacle Emissary and I don't have Dismember or anything, or sorry, I'm on the draw, I should say. They always have this stupid turtle. It's like it's like a guarantee. And it's frustrating because I don't have any reasonable way to deal with this card. I need like 7 mana in play and sink into stupid the damn thing. I mean, I'm just dead.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, I could play it out because I don't know what's coming up.
Cowabunga, dude.
Put a sock in it, Chubby Meatball.
She wants to go outside.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the outside.
Come join the stream. People love
He
you.
doesn't like to join the stream either. Oh, that's just great. More artifacts.
So is the Kappa on the skateboard?
Yes.
Is he zipping around?
It's quite flavorful, actually. All right. We're toast. Tostitos. As was prophesized. We do have a way of beating this, but it had to be. We needed subtlety in our hand. Well, I'm on the play. How much does that change? Like I sort of feel like I want to take out creatures, but I can't take out too many, or I don't have a way to win the game. But I'm on the play. I can probably bring in some counter spells. We side out some Fairy Masterminds. Because I do need to counter, like Consigned Memory cannot counter a Kappa Cannoneer, cannot counter. One thing Consigned Memory can do is you counter the final trigger on an Urza Saga, but that's about it. You can counter the ward on a Kappa Cannoneer as you dismember it, but those are just such niche, narrow situations. This is an answer to Kappa Cannoneer.
Oh, yeah.
Creatures with power greater than the number of cards. Maybe I bring in that.
You get straight funked.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna bring. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I forgot. This is one of the reasons I have this in my deck. That's so hilarious. That's so funny. Because I can like Kappa Cannoneer gets to like 5-6 power. It's not gonna be good versus like tokens, but I just need to be able to beat Kappa Cannoneer. Okay, I don't need to beat Kappa Cannoneer. There we go. Could have less. Okay, I want one more. Okay, how many creatures do I have? Okay, I don't want to go too low on creatures. Let's keep it as it is.
Where's your world champion card?
Oh, you know what I didn't think about? When I'm on the draw, I should actually bring that Gemstone Caverns in versus Affinity. This hand is good. Keep this. And hopefully this Chalice of the Void just wins the game on the spot. Hopefully. Go one, Shitong. Librarian. I don't see the library, though. Oh, I guess I do.
If this bird worked at the Millennium Library, I'd be there every day.
Would you talk to it? Or you just sketch it?
No, I just, hang around. Pretend like we're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. It's cool. Whatever.
It's Juan. I like to call him Tong, though.
We're bros like that. And he tells me to leave.
Opponent has 7 cards in hand. Hopefully there's 7/0 drops.
Resignation in 3, 2.
I hope so.
I mean, we've seen it
I'll
on this
take
channel
it.
before. Turn 2 or even turn 1 chalice, and they just sorry. I got better things to do.
Well, if it's Pinnacle Emissary, it'll be interesting. Ooh, yeah, we're definitely countering that. I think we'll counter it with. I'm gonna sack Brazen Bar. I want Force Negation as like backup.
Backup.
Yeah, they do have multiple engineered explosives as I don't need so many Wanshi Tongs. Too many that's legendary. I need blue sources. Please be. Oh, why you have to not be completely shut down here? They can just win with this stupid thing.
Here she is. Straight back. There she goes.
Oh, she left. Another engineered explosives. This time on cast with 0 colors for 1. Oh, okay. So they're casting it for 1. Oh, they cast it for 0 here too. Funny. Yeah, the point being, okay, it's gonna come over. Yeah, I have to force it.
He really wants that Chally gone.
Yeah. Why? The opponent doesn't get to play Magic for as long as that thing's in play.
That sounds good to me.
Pretty annoying though, however, that they better not get a 3rd land. Like, they're doing pretty good. They're putting a lot of pressure on me for a situation where I have Chalice in play. If they just, I mean, I have Dismember to kill off one of their tokens, but you know, they could have just not had that 3rd land. That could have happened too. What the? Okay, well, whatever. I mean,
had to happen.
I guess it's just how it is. I had 2 Force Negate. I had Chalice of the Void, 2 Force Negations for 2 engineered explosives, and they had colorless lands to play a 3rd engineered explosives versus me. That's like a little extreme. Oh, damn it! I wish I could pick this thing up. That'd be so sick. I think I'm just gonna pass and consider my options with Brazen Borrower.
Hey, stay.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to like petty theft a token if that's gonna happen. All right, you get to play Magic now, which is very frustrating because the whole point of this deck is that you don't. What kind of hand did you keep?
The ones that keep you up at night.
Okay, they're gonna go get something. It's fine, you can go get it. I'm gonna bounce this thing. Yeah. Because otherwise, if they get Claws of Gix, I don't know if that's what they would get, but if let's say they get Claws of Gix, I can't bounce the token anymore because they could sack the token in response. I mean, they're tapped out right now, but in theory, okay, we have Mishra's Bauble. They're playing like they've got Kappa because they wouldn't put out all their stuff unless they did. You know what's funny? If I had Hurkyl's Recall, I could Hurkyl's Recall myself in theory to bounce my own thing back to hand. And they're definitely playing like they have a Kappa in hand. They're leaving just enough artifacts to cast that damn thing. Well, maybe I can peel a bunch of lands. Can I just peel enough lands that I can... I'm only 2 lands away from dismembering that damn thing.
They should unban Arkham's Astrolabe.
I'll admit I had no problem with that thing in the metagame, but I think everyone else did. Although at the time, everyone blamed Urza. They're idiots. Oh, Urza's the problem. Don't ban Astrolabe. That was a stupid card to ban. Anyway, Urza did nothing since then. Urza has been unplayable. Oh, this is great. Okay, I can interact with that.
What is this clown?
Whenever you cast an art, or sorry, is it whenever you cast an artifact? Wow, artifact's not even gonna hit the battlefield here. Let's kill this thing. Undo.
Minimal damage taken.
Yeah, only 2 damage. That was not bad. That was pretty good. It's because like, if that's all they had going for it, that's not too bad. So they don't have
the turtle.
They don't have turtle. Well, they might have turtle. They just didn't have enough stuff. Okay, we can kill that thing too.
Thank God.
Well, the Claws of Gix is in the graveyard now. Yeah, they're sacking. Yeah, okay, they're now playing with a little bit of desperation.
The Brotherhood of Gix. I heard you have to super glue your butthole
Okay,
shut.
we're going to attempt to kill this thing. Died too. Alright, we're so far so good. Come on, Chalice. Mox Opal's offline. I think we're going to pass. I'm going to try to play Brazen Bar at end of turn. Hold up Mystical Dispute. Because they're definitely missing something. But they have a lot of cards in hand. If they go for turtle here, I will just fire off this Mystical Dispute. I gotta counter that. It's just
too powerful.
Yeah, they can also like target Pinnacle Emissary. Do you draw your own Mystical Dispute now? Oh, sorry, the Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, that's fair.
That's not fair.
Cannot do anything about that. All right,
Sucks.
so Brazen Bar cannot beat. Interesting. So what would you get? Probably Pinnacle Emissary. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 Bozo.
Bozo the Clown.
What do I do? Alright, I'm just going to cast this thing right now. Get underneath Catter Magic.
Get underneath my butts.
They'll probably bring Pinnacle Emissary. Oh boy. Oh boy. And this thing can get sacrificed. Jeebus.
He had it all.
Yeah, opponent's drawing.
He's cheating.
I can't tell if my opponent's drawing very well or I'm drawing very, or like, because I feel like I'm drawing like like I have everything. I have everything, but they've just got more things. Like I could not ask for a better game. I honestly could not have asked for a better hand that interacted with everything they did, and it still wasn't enough. I needed like one more land to get out of range of this stupid Metallic Rebuke, and now I'm effed. It's over. It's completely over for me now. I can go into retirement.
Hurkyl's Recall.
Hurkyl's Recall with this card sucks because these munitions, they don't care if they're destroyed. It's just if they leave the battlefield, they explode. Kaboom! Blow up in your hands or something.
Well, he's the one who manufactured them, so they suck.
I'm not playing Engineered Explosives because I want to see what our opponent's going to do with the Urza Saga. I wouldn't mind if it activated a few times. Got another 0 drop.
There he is.
That's okay. I've seen enough. Need Hercule. Oh, I don't know if Hercule's Recall would have saved me in this game.
Honestly,
But I did like I did assume that this is like one of the worst matchups, like there with Boros Energy. What?
wait, that was you who said.
Yeah, I said good game. But because like but I was impressed. I mean, if I can draw like this on a regular basis, I'd probably be happy with this matchup, but I doubt it's going to roll out like that. Okay, that was round. What round was that? 3?
3.
We'll see you in round 4. Round 4, we lost the die roll. Our hand has like nothing, just literally nothing. No interaction, no nothing. Mulligan.
Yeah.
Not in love with this hand, but I think it's worth keeping. We do have a fairy for our Cavernous Souls and our Brazen Borrower. So we'll keep, I'll dump, I guess, the Misty Rainforest. Not really in love with this hand, but we have 1 free spell. Are we up against another Affinity deck? Oh, sure.
What the hell's that thing?
Swift Spear.
Oh.
You don't know what a Swift Spear looks like?
Well, no, the old one.
So this is a matchup where we really need that Chalice of the Void. Like, if you told me my opponent is on Prowess, I'd be like, okay, we need Code Red. We need Chalice immediately. Chalice or I'm screwed. Ugh, it's Cutter. Can't. Why do I have the wrong card here? I need Force Negation. All right, you got a Cutter. Looks like we're going to experience a very quick death.
That's modern.
In game 1. I mean, I do have Petty Theft, but I'm not really... Not expecting anything exciting or special out here. Ooh, Dismember is not bad. Not good either. Merfolk. Whoops, no, not Monk. No, Fairy. Fairy. What am I doing with this card? Like I have crappy ideas in my head. Like we petty theft the Quarry Steel Cutter, and then we can like swipe it from their hand with Vendilion Click, but that still requires us taking a huge chunk of damage from everywhere. Slick Shot Show Off. You will no. So I'm gonna say no.
Steel.
They put it on the bottom. Was not that important.
He loves doing that.
All right, I got bolted. Just trying to think what's the best. I guess the best thing to do is to eat up the Swift Spear for 2 life. Otherwise, this Dismember gets more expensive as time goes on. Okay, hold on. Cancel. Blockers? You want to sack? I guess there's nothing to cast here. Maybe a Mutagenic Growth. There's Mutagenic Growth. I guess I played into it. No. Take 4, go to 5. It's a miserable place to be in. Okay, pass. But they're running out of cards.
And that's always your upstroke.
I can bounce this token.
It's getting better.
Take 1, go to 4. Of course, I'm not going to win this battle.
You don't know that. You could just draw nothing but straight up.
Ugh. It's not good with a Quarry Steelcutter on the battlefield, though. It's better than not playing it, though. So the Quarry Steelcutter says if you play 2 spells, no matter what, you get a token. Thundering Falls. Dumping a Mishra's Bauble. I'm surprised, actually. I'd figure they'd want that card, because that helps activate their Quarry Steelcutter. But my Mishra's Factory is going to be useful, because I can activate it and block and pump up the factory. This thing has trample, so I have to be very careful. Oh my god, that was a great draw. Okay, okay, interesting. Very interesting. Unfortunately, counterspell offline, but interesting. Because we can activate Mishra's Factory, block, buff it up, and then use another Mishra's Factory to buff it up. We have 4 toughness of blockers right now. And they still can't double spell. They're so unlucky. And if they don't play anything, we'll play... I guess I'll play Vendilion Click on myself, maybe? Yeah, they don't want to attack into it. Is there any value to playing Vendilion Click now? Well, counterspell's sort of useless, so maybe I will, because I have to deal with the tokens. What did I do? I didn't tap this for blue. Do I want to target myself? Yeah, I'll target myself. Okay. Found another counterspell, apparently. Gotta Dismember. So we can... No, I can't pay any more life. We're tapped out on life. Okay, I need my opponent to brick one more time.
And oh, what a glorious brick it'll be.
Get this Brazen Bar online. They're fetching within the deck. It's a bad strat. I need one more of these Undercity Sewers so I can cast this and not pay any life. Alright, maybe Chalice of the Void is doing work.
All those 1 mana damage spells.
All our matchups have been bad. I'm just saying, all our matchups have been terrible. They've been just such bad matchups. And we were getting a lot of game. I'm just flabbergasted. This is a game at all.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I'd like to see it. Oh.
It's not good, actually, because I can't cast it. Okay, attack for... Could I have attacked with everything? No, it was only 10 damage. Okay, attack with these. Okay. It's all or nothing. I need 2 spells.
Oh, please get a 1-drop. Please just gotten a 1-drop. Say something in the chat.
They don't say things in chat anymore. They're probably afraid I'm going to make an example of them on my main channel. Well, it seems like they have something. And they're just like, okay, how are we going to play this? How are we going to play this something? Maybe it's Slick Shot Show Off or something. It was funny. I thought it was like a Thoughtseize bug. I clicked it. What did they see? Yeah, they saw a counterspell. It just happens. It just felt weird. I clicked this thing and then nothing happened. So should I click it again? So they got something. Like they have some route. Okay, so if they play two spells, maybe one of the spells is a creature is a problem. Okay, Unholy Heat. Sure. So it gets buffed. Then if they play another non-creature spell, Core Steel Cutter comes off. Here comes Mutagenic Growth. So it's going to come off and go on another token. Oh, you may attach this equipment to it, but they will. Seems like I only have one option. That is to double block here.
Yep.
On top of that, these guys can
buff each other up.
Buff each other up. Yeah.
These factory workers have a union. Stronger together.
And probably I should actually buff this guy up, because this one has trample. So if you play Lava Dart, is there any other Lava Darts here? I'm just thinking Lava Dart, sack, Lava Dart. This is a 4/4. I take 1 damage. That would make a lot of sense if they have Lava Dart. But it's not enough. Okay, I'm just going to buff itself up. I don't care. Oh, there's just land in hand. They're going to get a shock land and finish the job for me. Oh, they can't even find the shock land. Damn. They were trying to finish the job for me.
Look at that. They got you down to like 5 and you brought it back.
2. They got me down to 2. I'm surprised. Okay, now what do we want? We want... Okay, this is a Gemstone Caverns. Okay, we have not seen the power of Gemstone Caverns. And frankly, I almost never play with this card. But yes, this is... Okay, this is not an Ensnaring Bridge matchup. This is an Engineered Explosives matchup, though.
I was telling you to play with Gemstone Caverns and Merfolk for years.
Consign. It's these artifacts with a color is so frustrating. Harbinger can sometimes cheese some wins. Did they get any mountains in this game? I might bring in Harbinger. Okay, cards that are bad. Counterspell's sort of bad because it's just hard to play. I mean, just straight up difficult. And these 1 toughness creatures probably suck too. Okay, I'm gonna bring in some Harbingers with the purpose to cheese some wins. Now, I might be wrong on the counterspell thing, even on the draw. Like, it looks a lot better on the play than the draw, but maybe it's still playable on the draw, even though they're going to get some stuff in play very early on, but maybe that's okay. Anyhow, this is how I'm going to play it. This is good, actually. This is good. This is great.
No gemstones, though.
Well, whatever. Just have to hope they don't have Core Steelcutter. Because I think that's the only thing I'd be concerned about with this hand. How shocking of you, Dragon Race Chandler.
Oh, I haven't seen DRC for a while.
Booble. I know. It's still modern playable. In this deck, anyhow. You want to see what's on top of my deck, huh? Were you scared? Ugh, that's awkward. Because I want to play that card badly, but I really have to get this thing off. It's just gonna find more gas. Gas, gas, gas. Step on the gas. Step on the brake. Step on the brake.
Aw.
Well, it's not over yet. I can find a engineered explosives. But at the moment, I do need to get this Chalice of the Void in play. Actually, how do I want to do this? Because... No, okay. I think probably I should get the Chalice of the Void in play first. So there's two ways to do it. I think I'm going to just try to tick the... try to get an Engineer Explosives on 2. I think that's how I want to do it.
Oh, you're too slow, opponent.
I'm hoping that screws them over massively.
Just like it did last game.
Well, they're bringing in Artifact Destruction, that's for sure.
You don't know that.
And now they're digging for it. Goodbye, Lightning Bolt. Slick Shot Show Off, that's fine. Especially since we have a Dismember. We've got a lot of these Wan Shi Tongs. That is good. Can put that on top. Because that can bounce tokens. It's not good. I can beat one Slick Shot Show Off, but not a second one. Wasn't really expecting the second Slick Shot Show Off. Oh, actually, this is... Okay, I need to... Oh, no! I kept that thing on top. I really needed a land. So I can go Engineer Explosives on 2 and pop the whole board. That would have been so cool. Instead, I can't do that now. Okay, they're passing priority. Let's save some life, I guess. Still gonna take, what, 6? Ugh. Ugly. Very, 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 very ugly.
Well, this is how it looked last game, and you still turned the corner.
Well, I don't think I'm going to do it this time.
Yeah, that's right. Keep spending all your spells. It's going to get bounced into the abyss anyway.
If they have no spell, that'd be nice. Okay, bounce. I take... So ideal, I take 2, then I drip a land, play EE on 2, blow up the Steel Cutter and the Slick Shot Show Off. Come on, land. Come on, land. Come on, land.
Come on.
If there was a land, then that was a hell lot better to have on the top of the deck instead of Brazen Borrower.
Island. We need an island.
Do you have something you can play from the graveyard? Oh, you want to do that? That's fine. Come on, land. Land! Yes! Oh, it hurts. But you know what? Oh my god, it's going to really hurt. If I go to 2, I need my opponent not to draw a...
Anything at all.
Yes, I need them to not draw anything at all. Thank god I have black mana in this deck. Because if they draw anything at all, the prowess will trigger on the monk. So I need them to draw. I need them to have nothing. You got something? Nothing. Wan Shi Tong. When do I play this? I probably should play right now. Or I can do it at the upkeep, I guess.
Does this card gain you life?
Just in case. No, I have nothing that gains life in this deck. Nothing at all.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do. I designed the deck. It's a bird. He's big. I have too many of these Wanshi tongues, actually. Too many. Great thing about this is vigilance. Oh my god, our opponent is flooding out. That's great for me.
Is he going to do it again? Is he going to do it again?
Yeah, at like 1 life. Here we go. Chalice of the Void, save me. Carry me. Carry me big time. Well, they didn't sack the Arid Mesa. That's weird. If you attack with that monk, I'm snap blocking. I gotta think twice.
Oh my god.
Okay, we get some masterminds on the battlefield. They'll put 7 power in play and a 2-turn clock. You have a counter spell or something? Do you have a 2-mana burn spell? Prismari Command. What does that do? Deals 1 damage to...
Oh,
1
no.
damage to each of 1 or 2 targets. Oh, targeting me.
I guess he was just waiting to see if you had counter spell.
Yeah, I don't. Oh. I died to a Prismari Command. Oh, it's Prismari Charm. Surveil 2, draw a card, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Oh, that could bounce the Chalice of the Void. Interesting. What game is this? Was that game
2?
That was game 2. Interesting.
Dang.
Interesting. Okay, we're on the play now.
Good job, opponent.
1 damage, huh?
He got shot at you.
It was a hell of a fight. It was a hell of a fight. So, Mystical Dispute can counter that. They don't seem to have a lot of blue cards, though. I am on the play. It looks like... Okay, I'll dump some Harbingers. They did have 1 mountain in that game. I like the cheese factor, but it's not reliable. Also, it seems like they can bounce non-land permanents, so it's even weaker. Anything else I might be interested in?
Ooh, that gravy.
Maybe another... Oh, take out the Gemstone Caverns, not necessary. Okay, 3 counter spells. Good enough. Hopefully good enough. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Gorgeous. Unless I have Core Steel Cutter. So the key is to get Chalice on 1, then Chalice on 2. And then it's over.
Over.
It's completely over. That's the plan, chat. Even though I have no chat here.
I'm the chat.
That's the plan, comment section. That's the plan. All right. Now the problem... Oh, I have the subtlety here. I should subtlety it. Even though I'd run out of resources, but that's okay. Because that thing wouldn't be on the battlefield. This thing's going to find answers to my...
problems.
To my problems. My problem is Chalice of the Void. Ooh, I could kill this thing off now. I'll do it next turn.
First, we have to make sure they don't come back. Ta-da! Now he's mad.
I have to be sneaky with this. I can play Chalice on 1, but not so easily. Core Steel Cutter again. Okay, maybe I have to play EE on... Okay, so I so screwed up. I'm regretting this Dragon Rage Challenge. I mean, I could block it with Click, so it's not the worst.
All right. You got
I'll
it.
go EE on 2. No, I don't have to do that now, actually. I could go click, try to block Dragon Rage Chandler. Then go EE on 2 next turn. Because killing this thing off is just going to be the most important. Expressive Iteration. That is unfortunate, but I think that's okay. And I could click our opponent and probably take out like the good stuff, if there is any good stuff. Arid Mesa entered the exile zone and is now there. Got a mountain. Don't be afraid. No, you don't have to be afraid of Harbinger of the Seas. Lava Dart, useless. Well, actually, this will be very useful. Make a bunch of tokens. Wonder if they'll play it immediately. If I can keep my life total high enough, I think I can win this one. Okay, has to attack every turn. Take 5, potentially 7. Let's see what's in their hand.
What are you working with there, pal?
Yeah. You do have another Corey Steel Cutter. Yeah, goodbye to that then. Block. Dragon Rage, Channeler.
It
take
dies.
5. And then, okay, next turn, we're going
Land.
to... Well, I have the land.
Oh.
An island.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, unfortunately, I can't go Chalice on 2 right now and then deal with this. I have to go, got to EE first. Then I just have to deal with these 2 cards. What can they do? Can they... it's going to be close, actually. They can just empty their hand right now. And then that'll be like 8 damage. Oh, maybe I just die. Because there's a Lava Dart in the graveyard.
He won't see it.
Oh, did I have to play E on 0? Oh, Prismari Charm is back. I helped our opponent find Prismari Charm. Pretty sure we're just dead.
Damn it. We're so close.
I know. I was at 10 life. If they played... Well, they just emptied their hand. The problem is they're prowess tokens, so they can play into Chalice anyway. Anyway. Can't beat this crap. All right, well... it should be a poor matchup, but also this is the type of matchup that I'm hoping to win with Chalice of the Void. So to lose it is slightly disappointing. Even with Chalice and even having Chalice every single game, it looks like they just have they have way too much game. Like my life total is just way too low. Well, here's the thing. It's all because of Corey Steelcutter. If I had Force of Negation to answer it, maybe the games would be more smooth. But I didn't have Force of Negation, so down our life total it goes. Anyway, that was round 4. Let's move on to round 5. Round 5, we lost the die roll.
This hand is super keepable.
Well, hopefully our opponent's is playing right into it. This hand could be really bad if they just can completely dodge it. So far, it could be the same match as last round. If they go for that Corey Steelcutter, we got that Force Negation this time. We got Force Negation or Dismember for like a slick shot show off. Is this Eldrazi? Is it gonna be Eldrazi or something? They kept something on top. I know because nothing went to the graveyard. It's Eldrazi. This hand is terrible. It's terribad. Chalice is bad. Dismember is dubious. Well, Dismember might come in handy. I will counter this. So I gotta slow things down. Let's slow things down. How much do I want to slow them down? I want to play on curve. Or actually, let's cancel that. Let's fetch. Let's see what's in my future. Put in the graveyard. Okay, we'll force this thing. I sort of like the Vendilion Click in this matchup. Sort of like it. Because you can like snap their Emrakul. I'll just pass. Cameron, do you draw cards in this deck? Do you draw cards in this deck? Well, I got a Mishra's Factory. Let's go. It's go time now. Damn it. They might have Kozilek's Command. They have Kozilek's Command. 100 bazillion%. I smell it.
I think that was just me, actually. That chicken.
Oh, they didn't want to. They didn't want to go for it yet. I guess if they go, they could go Kozilek's Command for 0 on this Mishra's Factory. Oh, they didn't want to run into another Force Negation.
There it is.
Scry X cards and draw. Okay.
Whatever happened to Culligan then?
Oh, do I get to draw a card anyway? Is it going to be on the battlefield? Is it going to be considered gone? Damn. It's considered gone. Another Dismember. It's terrible. Is there anything for 1 that would matter? They have Ancient Stone. I don't think there's anything for 1. Maybe Expedition Map. I can't remember.
Also that Amulet of whatever that you countered. Isn't that 1 mana?
No, that was a 2 mana card. Like Dismember it's bad versus Eldrazi because everything has like an ETB or a cast trigger. So it's very, very, very bad value. Here comes the Emrakul.
Cool.
Kozilek's Return sucks. That's not a permanent card, right? Let me put a permanent card. And the rest go into the graveyard.
This thing looks cute. Kind of like it.
It's literally Grizzly Salvage. So they put Emrakul in hand. Which is not good. Yeah, wow. They get to fill the graveyard with Kozilek's Return.
You should be playing this deck.
Well, I don't want to play this deck. We have more Emrakuls. How many more Emrakuls do you want? It looks like more Emrakuls. Got rid of... Or did you have no choice? Ugin's Labyrinth. Kozilek's Return.
Protection from instance.
I don't see Kozilek, Ugin's Labyrinth. Did he take a Sowing Mycospawn? I don't see the Sowing... It chooses Emrakul again? Then where'd the Sowing Mycospawn go? Oh, it's there. It's a very similar... It's a very similar hand as last time. Okay, fetch. This is where I need Ensnaring Bridge. They said I was crazy. Ooh, Wan Shi Tong.
They said the same about Einstein.
I need deal 13 damage to this. Does it have protection from instants? Well, that sucks. These are all instants. I need something. I don't even know what will save me here. Like nothing. Nothing's gonna save me.
I slept like 4 hours last night.
Well, sleep longer. Skill issue.
I was so excited to come here today.
Was it worth it?
Oh yeah.
You liked how we beat people in with the pre-modern deck?
And this one.
Well, we're not doing a very good job right now. So I don't know what the matchup is like here. I would like to say that we do okay. Well, sorry. Yeah, I want to say that we do okay.
Ensnaring bridge.
We need, yeah, we're going to bring in that ensnaring bridge. It's my weird tech. Weird. Very, very weird. And okay, gemstone. Oh, we will actually bring in the gemstone cavern with the intention of just trying to be, how do I put it? I don't even know if I want damping sphere in this matchup. I mean, like, cuts off their mana by, like, very, very little. Okay, let's see what we can take out. Oh my god, we can take out the chalices. Oh my god, these dismembers are awful. Very, very poor card. Okay, we have room for new stuff. Counterspell's fine. Consign of Memory's fine. Like, random flyers, all good. Okay, I have room for something else. Let's bring in a damping sphere, I guess. And that's good enough. Because the problem is that they honestly just play lands. Like, Eldrazi Temple is just a sweetener.
It's the Splendor in the cup of shit. That is this deck.
This hand is... I don't like it, to be honest, but I'm going to keep it. We have turn 2 Wan Shi Tong. That matters.
Wan Shi Tong is mathematically perfect. Just look at it.
I do like to have Vendilion Click in this matchup, just so I have some idea what I'm fighting up against. And also you can, like, swipe Emeralds.
Swipe it.
That's fine. Vexing Bobla's, like, it's okay.
Come on.
Ooh.
Crying Man.
Keep that. That looked okay.
Crybaby.
That looked okay. Need one more land. Another green source. Unfortunately. Oh, Utopia's Brawl is in this deck. They took Ugin's Labyrinth. And they have a Spawn. And I have a Tong. Keep drawing lands, that's good. Attack for 1. 1 is the loneliest number. I don't seem to be able to do anything insane yet. Emphasis on yet. Put an Ugin on this. What the hell is this? You may play an additional land on each of your turns. You may play lands from your graveyard. You may play whenever a land you control enters mill a card. This all looks pure evil. Holy crap. Yeah, I think that's gonna resolve.
Scott should be banned. It's too powerful.
They left something on top, which is actually dangerous. It's terrible for me. Because if I want to get rid of it with the click, then they're just going to immediately draw it. Well. I guess I should just let you keep all those things. Or maybe not. Maybe I should get rid of this. This is too mana efficient. If you have a big chunky thing, then I'll deal with that later. Okay, so if you draw something good, that's fine. I'll take my turn. Well, actually, I could click again, but it's stupid. This doesn't have reach, does it? Looks like it does. So now the plan is just put a bunch of creatures in play and, like, bounce. Ugin Eye of Storm, so I need two mana up for this thing. For the Consign to Memory. What do they keep on top of their deck, though?
Love.
Search your library. Search your library. Search it. Oh, you have another one? If this is Kozilek's return, no, it doesn't. It doesn't look. What the hell is going on here? Oh, another one of these. Sure. Or should I bounce this? You get to play 2 more cards. On the, they played Windswept Heath, but I know about Verdant Catacombs. Oh, but I know about Ugin's thing as well. This is one card I don't know. Okay, that can resolve. Just want to get my flying team in. And when they search, Wan Shi-Tong gets stronger, bigger, better.
Faster.
Yeah. Just throw this random dummy out there. They didn't want to play their talisman. Interesting. Cavern of Souls, name Fairy. I think it's safe for me to just pass the turn. And I have Sink It to Stupor and Consign. Oh, you don't want to feed my Wan Shi-Tong. Awkward, isn't it, opponent? Very, very awkward.
How big do you think this bug is? Just
What?
looking there for scale. This bug could be huge. It could be tiny.
Okay, so this thing can copy something from the graveyard for the turn? Is it still a land? This land becomes a copy of target permanent card in your graveyard until end of turn. Activate only if there are 4 more card types among cards. Because there's this thing. There's also the Sire of 7 Deaths. I can pay 7 life. That's fine. I think that's the plan. Can I sink into stupor this thing after it becomes a creature? It doesn't say that it's still a land. Activate only if there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to find out if that's how this card works. Because Sink Into Stupor specifically says I can only bounce a non-land permanent. Okay, so that becomes a copy. I'll be damned. I think I can target you. I have 7 life to pay. Boing. Start cracking fetches. Feed my Wan Shi-Tong. Feed him.
Needs to eat.
Feed him. Yeah, for once, it's still land does not apply here. You wish you were a land. Well, if we lose this match, this was a pretty good league overall. Oh, am I an idiot? I thought I was attacking for lethal there. Oh. Well. Shoot.
You had too much chicken and gravy.
Now what do I do? Because that Sire comes back, blocks. Huh. What do I do now? Need to find another Otawara. Well, I do have a Pluto Delta, so I can go dig for something. But this is not ideal. Opponent did the calculations. I did not. I thought I was attacking. For some reason, I thought I was attacking for lethal. I thought I was attacking for lethal there. Okay, so I think. Can target triggered ability or colorless spell? Maybe the triggers on that stupid thing. Seraph Totem says first strike, vigilance, menace, trample, reach, lifelink. Can I get rid of a creature in play? I have a clever idea. I have an idea. Watch this. I have an idea.
Resign.
I do have one trick up my sleeve. I'm hoping that they block Vendilion Click, because then I can play the second Vendilion Click and legend rule the old one away.
Aha.
Let's see if that works out, chat. Now they must be thinking, well, where are they attacking? Into my Sire of Seven Deaths. Because I have a plan. So the only thing that fails is if they block the Brazen Bar. And then if they do that, then worst case, I gotta like crack this, thin the deck, play Vendilion Click, get rid of Consign to Memory, find a bounce spell. It's desperate. Oh!
Wow.
Unbelievable! You're about to fall for the oldest trick in the book, opponent. The oldest trick in the book.
Wow.
What a steal. Man, it's hard to steal games in... choose a vanilla. I would like to keep this one, thank you very much. The one that is not being blocked by a lifelinker. The one that's not being blocked by a lifelinker.
Wow.
They have a Kozilek's Return that I can counter. You can keep all that junk. You can keep all that junk.
Unbelievable.
Oh, you can draw cards off of the... Yeah, okay, so there's one random card. So I might... So best case scenario, they can... Kozilek's Return.
No. Wow.
They didn't even try to Kozilek's Return. Oh, they can't fetch. That's right, they can't fetch.
The librarian says no.
What a steal.
That's ridiculous.
Last game now. It was ridiculous. That man, I'm happy about that. Too bad that wasn't for the match, though. That would have been awesome.
That would have been the gravy on the chicken right there.
Okay, I do think I want Gemstone Caverns, just because just curving out is worth something. Oh, Harbinger of the Seas is so good. We need to be able to beat that stupid card. Oh, how big was that creature?
What, the Sire of Seven Deaths?
Yeah, no. The stupid milling machine.
It's like a 2/2.
Was it?
Yeah, it's a 2/2.
Okay, maybe get rid of... I'm just thinking I should have some dismembers for that. It was an annoying card. It was a lot of value. Hard to cast, though. What do we do here? What an absolute steal. The best thing to block was the Brazen Bar because it's the only one that was not legendary. So I couldn't... They won't fall for that one again.
Imagine they do.
Okay, I have to decide something out. Might as well be Damping Sphere. I honestly didn't lose to... I mean, I could side out my bridges.
Gerard again.
That's him. He was like the main hero for the longest time. Before Teferi and Gideon were the heroes of heroes. Maybe... Am I overrating Subtlety? Well, Subtlety is nice in the late... It's somewhat in the late game. Somewhat nice. Fairy Mastermind is very poor. But it's my only 2-drop. It's my only 2-drop to curve out. Okay, I think I'm just gonna let that guy happen, and just make the best. I think it was really good value though. It was a very strong value. Oh, maybe his counterspell's really bad on the draw. Nah, it's not the worst. It can counter a Kozilek's return. I don't like the hand very much, but I mean, it has a Harbinger of the Sea, so I'm going to keep it.
I mean, they had basically no basics. Let it ride.
No. Don't need more lands. I have enough. If anything, maybe it was worth it to play Polluted Delta. Wow. Let's do a little passies turnsies type of game now. Passies turnsies. Okay, I am not playing a Fairy Mastermind into a bunch of open mana like that. That seems so dangerous. Play Polluted Delta. Pass. I don't really want you to do that, but I can't do anything about it. I don't really want that card to resolve. Opponent appears to have like a boatload of mana though, so they could really slam something. Wait, depending on what they slam, it might be okay, because then I can follow it up with Harbinger of the Seas. So if they went for like Sire of Seven Deaths, that would be okay. I play Harbinger of the Seas, then we follow it up with like bouncing the Sire, Brazen Borrower, and then maybe we hit some whatever the hell they put underneath this too. Ugh, that sucks. I can't take the mana away. Sowing Miko Spawn. Rippleland, Diggaland, Rippleland, Diggaland. That's interesting. Well, all things considered, I'm going to still play the Harbinger of the Seas, because it answers this Ugin's Labyrinth. I just have to hope. Hope they don't have Kozilek's return. That's basically what I'm hoping. No Kozilek's return? Maybe I'm doing okay. Is this the Sire? Is the Sire. Pay 7 life, I take 3. It's a shame. I'd just love to curve out and just play, land subtlety this. That'd be nice. And then I could sort of tempo them out. As it stands, so I would have to like take 7. Actually, take 20 because I'm not blocking this Miko spawn. So what, do I need to draw a counterspell? I have counterspell still in this deck, right? Yeah, I do. Just considering my options. Because I don't really want to burn a subtlety here. But then if I want to bounce it, I have to pay a bunch of life.
Burn it.
Okay, we're going to let it resolve. I'm going to pay a bunch of life. And figure it out afterwards. Yeah, pass. Best thing that could happen to me is they play something. Yeah, the problem is I have to pay 7 life just to bounce this thing. I would love to pay 7 life.
Oof.
No, never loved it more. Take 3. Like, I don't know how we come back here.
Well, another brazen borrower.
This is why Damping Sphere is just not as useful, because they just naturally ramp. Oh, that's so weird. Why do they want to do that? Oh, can they still cast it? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe they get a land. They can still cast it? Because that would be perfect if they don't replay the side. Oh, they're afraid of Counterspell.
As they should be.
But they should just play it anyway. Like, can't, like, run into it now or run into it later. Right? Okay, so this helps me. So now we can play Fairy Mastermind. They have 2 colorless sources on the battlefield now, though. Force of Negation. Things are looking up, even though we are way behind. I can maybe start getting our opponent to draw some cards. Not that I really want that to happen. Okay, please play your thingamabob. The Sire of 7 Deaths. Yeah. Oh, that's not it. Okay. I don't even know what you're getting. You get from the first one, I have not a damn clue. Yes, 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 play it. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. This is terrible. That could not have gone worse. Okay, so they're gonna take an extra. They're gonna take control of my turn. This thing deals 7 damage to everything, which is fine. And then I'm gonna play Subtlety. And I'm gonna get 2 turns actually. They're gonna help me draw 2 cards. Funny enough. Okay, that's funny. They killed off their own thing. So what did they do with it? It's on top. It's coming back. Okay, they get a turn here. They cannot do anything with this hand. They can do nothing. They can just pass and then give me another card. The Consignment was a great draw, by the way. That was a very, very, very good draw. Did they play my land for me? Oh, that's the only thing they could do. They can fetch and
get the life.
Yeah, fail to find. I lost. Okay, so I got a card. I lost a card. Fair. And they get to see my deck. My beautiful, beautiful deck. You want to attack?
I bet he took a screenshot.
I would love to attack. Okay, so I got another Brazen Borrower. This game is just about attacking over and over and over again. Damn, that Emrakul has protection from instants.
Of all the things.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, if they play Emrakul again, which I'm hoping they do. No, they're not going to do it. Yeah, they're not going to do it so that Emrakul can do something big next turn.
Can't be countered.
Oh, it can't be countered. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. Oh, you know what can be countered? The ward. The ward, chat.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. I actually think I want to play Brazen Bar first.
Yeah, get him in there.
Brazen Bar, next turn, Petty Theft, counter the ward, and maybe if I'm lucky I get to draw. Okay, this is hilarious. What a game. I can counter the ward, but then I still need to plan for when it comes back again. Petty theft, bounce. Maybe I even want to attack with this Mishra's Factory.
Yeah. That could be the damage you need.
Okay. Counter that. Thought you couldn't counter, huh? Think again.
See you later.
So I'm just trying to think. If I attack for 8, what does this thing do? Cast the spell, exile a permanent. I'm just thinking, if I attack for 8, opponent plays Emrakul. Steals my turn. Attacks one creature, then I have lethal, so I don't even need the consign up. If you play this thing, I have Force of Negation, so I'm only afraid of Sire. I have 7 deaths, which is a very rude card. But maybe I'm not considering all the no, okay, so... And I can't counter Emrakul. So if you play Emrakul, I don't even want to counter... Yeah, I don't even want to counter the... I just have to let the Sire resolve. And then hopefully deal with it somehow on my turn.
You'll get what you need somehow.
Such a close game. Such a weirdly close game.
Maybe he'll just resign. Just give it to you.
I would like it. So what could we ask for? We could also ask for Sink into Stupor to deal with the Sire. What else?
You have options. You have options. All right, run it back. Come on.
I have no idea what's in their hand. Should have been paying attention. It's a close game. I mean, it looks... I mean, I don't know what it looks like from their perspective, but I think I would still play Sire of 7 Deaths. But maybe from their perspective, it's like, oh, I could have... Well, I still need to have another Consigned to Memory, but I could have Brazen Power, Otawara, Sink into Stupor. Yeah, Otawara would work too. I can't remember. Does this gain life? Pretty sure it gains life. Yeah, you gain 3 life and draw a card. So you put... if they play that, they can... They definitely get to exile something. And they gain 3 life, but it puts them to 5, so I guess they're not going to go for that line. Just looks like it's Sire of 7 Deaths.
That's right. Keep
Or
talking.
Bust. Okay, Vexing Bauble. Ooh. And then I can't play Force of Negation on Ugin. Oh, maybe they want to play that just in case I'm going to play Subtlety on the Sire.
Okay.
Okay, this thing's back.
And it's uglier than ever.
Yeah. It's not a very nice sight to see.
All right, come on.
Come on.
Answers.
Yeah, we need... Yeah, what are all our answers? I don't know them all, but they're there.
This would be incredible.
All that effort for that.
Damn.
Why couldn't Lifelink be a triggered ability? Ward pays 7 life. Are you legendary? Can I target you? Just for the hell of it. You and I really need... I need that new Trickster flyer. That would be great. That would save me in all my matchups. It'd be such good utility, especially in this situation. Why do you need to have reach? Who said you needed to reach for anything? Thinking. Does it have trample? It literally has everything. Like anything that was menacing. Just trying to figure out how do I get this card to do something for me. And I can't. Oh well.
So you can pump up the Mishra to 3, 6.
Well, actually I can. Well, the problem is this thing has first strike on top of everything.
I don't know.
So they'll gain like 7 life and wipe out a Mishra's Factory and a Subtlety.
And you can't. That's not a triggered ability.
No, unfortunately, no.
All right.
Well, okay, let's pass the turn and see what happens. It's got vigilance. Why? It's not. It's honestly. I mean, it's not a broken card or anything. It's honestly not a broken card. Now I gotta deal with this damn thing too.
So close. This one's for the history books.
Oh, they're coming. Technically, I have to get 6 damage in front. Boop. I want to get this Brazen Borrower in play, but is that going to do anything? Because I have to counter the... I have to spend 2 mana to counter the Ugin. The Ugin itself, and I don't know. I don't have any good plan on winning this game here. Harbinger of the Seas was more important than I thought. The Cavern of Souls is wrecking me. You're asking, like, you know, yeah, I play Kindred decks, you know. I play Merfolk, I play Faeries. Maybe I should be playing Eldrazi.
No. I was just kidding. Don't ever play this deck. Have some taste, damn it.
That is such a weird card to play. Oh, because you want me to run into this thing. Well, as much as I would love to draw an extra card, we will counter this trigger. Because on your extra turn, you're going to screw me. Okay. I've seen enough. That was some fun games. They were close. We're missing 2 damage somewhere. I don't know where it was.
Check your pockets.
Yeah, I gotta check my pockets for that 2 damage. We went 2-5. We had first off, all our losses were 1-2s. And we had some rough games. Some rough games. Do you know what would have been great in that last game right there? Ensnaring Bridge. That would have been boss. They wouldn't have been able to attack with that Sire, and they would not have been able to attack with that Emrakul. And I think, well, and then all we have to do is worry about that Ugin. I think my computer is dying here on me. There we go. It's been a long day for my computer. I have a good computer.
Cool deck, even if it wasn't Merfolk.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much. My opponent complimented me on my deck. It's a little clunky though. It's honestly a little clunky, but we're getting a new card of Marvel. It's a 2 mana 2/1 flash. It's a tapper, and it makes the creatures lose all abilities for as long as I believe as long as that card is in play. So that would be amazing in this deck. That is exactly what this deck wants. More things to play on turn 2. But let me know what you all think. I mean, the deck definitely can change a little bit. Then let me know what you think of Ensnaring Bridge. We didn't get to see this thing see play. I just think, it's just the idea that this thing is good. Is like against, the biggest Eldrazi creatures. Just imagine. They've got all these big creatures. You have Ensnaring Bridge and only 4 cards in hand. They can't do anything. Or even you have 2 cards in hand. Then you draw for a turn, attack with all your 3 power stuff, play a land, and then, pass. But even if you have counterspell stuck in your hand, they can't attack with their largest stuff. Anyway, I think it's so cool.
We'll see it eventually.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It doesn't have to be in the sideboard. With that, I don't even know what Damping Sphere should be in. What is Damping Sphere in here for? Just for Storm? Because it's weak versus Eldrazi. I think it's sort of weak versus Eldrazi. I hope you had fun. I got a nice 5-0 with this, and I think that we had a lot of game here as well. So if you like an off-meta deck that's still super heavy on blue, maybe this thing is for you. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing mono blue Faeries in Modern.
See you next time.